We use the garage for a separate area for the women to go and be quiet and to do counseling. And literally the garage is filled with materials. You can barely walk through it, much less go in and have a peaceful moment. Grandma's House of Hope's mission is to work with uniquely challenged and underserved populations, women in crisis and hungry children in Orange County. The house that FedEx came to work on is a 6-bedroom home, and typically we work with 10 to 14 women there at a time. There's virtually nowhere on this property right now where a woman could find a peace or a healing or any comfort. Well, we received a call from FedEx saying that they would like to bless us with a holiday makeover for our program. And they came in and worked for a couple of days, but pretty much ended up being a disaster on the other end of it. They were supposed to come in and lay some new flooring and paint and do a general kind of a cleanup, and the project only got about maybe a fourth of the way done, and they left basically saying that they didn't have any more volunteer hours to give us, and the budget was expended, and we were on our own. The tile in the kitchen is basically about a quarter of the way done and basically left in piles and pieces just waiting for completion with nobody to do the work. The painting was halfway done. It was very sloppily accomplished, and there are drips of paint where they shouldn't be. There are partial walls painted. Pieces of furniture were painted. The light fixtures are a mess, and even pots and pans in the kitchen were painted. In one of the rooms where they were painting, somebody kicked over a bucket of paint on the carpet and spilled it from the carpet over the doorway and into the backyard, and it's just been left there. They left a huge pile of trash in our driveway. A computer desk that was broken while moving is underneath a pile of trash in the driveway. They never even told me that they broke it. I just found it in the driveway. Without permission, they cut back all of our fruit trees. Fruit that was growing has been basically chopped off by the branches and left in garbage bins and in trash, heaps in the backyard. The kitchen cabinets are in a state of disrepair. They've basically pulled off cabinet doors and painted them, but left them in various areas over the property. We don't know where the hardware is. We don't have any of the ability to put the cabinet doors back on in the kitchen. So the kitchen utensils that were in the drawers, we don't know where they are. I think they're in the backyard in some trash bags. We think we know where they might be, under a pile of something else. But the dishes were taken out of the cabinet in the kitchen and put on a lawn chair in the backyard. They're currently covered with sawdust and were rained on. The face plates on the lighting fixtures were not replaced, and the vents for the air conditioning and the heating system are somewhere. At this point, I don't think it's a misunderstanding, because I've talked to the corporate office and they basically told me that nobody could come out this week to help, that maybe they would have some volunteers over the weekend, and there was absolutely no money in the budget to repair any damages. Nobody from corporate has come out to take a look at the property. If people would like to donate to the cause and help us restore this house into a home, they can call me directly. I'm the executive director at 714-457-3187. We are going to have to work with some professionals to bring the place back up to where it was before.